You guys who are on here, I promise this is going to be quick, painless, and the value that I'm going to be delivering. I put a lot of thought and intention into this, and I'm hoping that you guys can take this and implement this and make your life so much better, like right away, because it's taken me no time to implement what I'm about to share with you guys and generate exceptional results. Like I'm blown away by how this works and how much fun I've had implementing it. So, rebel agent, let's do it.
Okay. I hope you guys are ready for today. I most certainly am. So welcome to the Real Minds Meetup. This week, we are cranking up the volume with the one and only Marty Reinhardt. Get ready to dive into the wild mix of real estate, database wizardry, and the mind-bending journey of a guy who's not afraid to push the boundaries, to say the least. Marty, our rock star guest, isn't your average real estate guru. He's the aligned partner, tearing it up with Aligned Residential, the slickest realtors in the Midwest, partnered with Real Broker LLC, the real estate revolution currently making waves on the planet Earth. Marty's bringing the heat to our meetup, but hold on. Marty's not just about properties and databases. He's a maestro of the unconventional with a side hustle called Beyond Love, which he did not want me to mention, but I think it just brings a whole new awesome twist to what we normally do. He is as badass as he sounds. Tune in, turn up, and let's rock this Real Minds meetup with Marty Reinhardt. It's not your grandma's mastermind. This is where the cool crowd hangs.
So thank you guys for being here. My name is Marty Reinhardt, and like, who am I, right? What I intend to get out of this is I want to share with you guys one, the database workflow systems that I created that allowed me to generate near 7.8 million in my first year in business and sales volume, which is, in my opinion, I was shooting for 10 million and I failed to hit that milestone. But I think that's pretty good, and I exceeded what most people would are accustomed to in that first year. And the case studies that I'm going to share with you guys, I've been able to generate north of 3 million in my sales pipeline, 3 sellers and 4 buyers to be exact, with these 3 posts. And I want to share with you guys what I did and just share these straight up implementation strategies that you guys can do. It's not easy, and maybe this is what it's going to take to get some of you guys from not making your phone calls to get more engaged with your database and feeling more comfortable having back and forth conversations. Because something that Sharon Srivatsa says, the president of Real, all of conversion happens in conversation. And who is Marty Reinhardt, right? I'm going to share with you guys like my 5 favorite things that people have ever said to me, and they've all happened within the last like 3 years. Bob Burns, he is the president of Coldwell Banker, Seattle, Washington. And when he left Illinois, he was the vice president of Coldwell Banker here, and he asked Marty Reinhardt to sell his house out of over 1,000 agents with Coldwell Banker. And something he said is, "What I love most about you is you are a doer. What you say gets done." Like I love that very much. This gentleman, Team John Hill, he's a rapper extraordinaire. He told me that my emotional IQ is out of this world, and I remind him of Kanye West, who he has met, and that made me feel super special. My best friend Janine Sasso said, and she's the best realtor in the world to me. She said, "I've never met anyone who speaks with more conviction than you," and that I hold in my heart dearly. Cody May, founder of Sheridan Street, he said, "Your ability to be present reminds me of Sharon Srivatsa," and he's one of my heroes. And then Zoe and Maddie, my daughters, my 3-year-old says, "I love you. You're the best daddy ever." And my other daughter, Maddie, pats me on the head and says, "You good daddy." So I'm pretty cool, guys. I hope that speaks about who I am instead of me trying to tell you who I am, because I don't want to do that. So you guys, is there anything like you guys are not currently doing in your business that you need to be doing like today in order for you to succeed forward tomorrow? Is there anything that you guys are not doing right now, like digitally or any other sense of that matter? I know there's things I'm not doing, guys.
Yes, please speak up.
I am not making my calls like I should.
Yeah. And why would you say that is?
I don't know. I have no reason. I'm just not doing it, to be completely honest.
The reason you're not doing it is straight out of fear. And if I'm wrong, then shoot me. But maybe what I bring forth in this presentation will maybe you might identify with some of the things that you're telling yourself or internalizing as far as the fear is concerned, that's stopping you to enjoy all of the opposite of fear, which is love, right? So database mastery, we're not going to be talking about like your database, but things that you need to know about your data, your tribe or your people is what platforms they belong to, what are their most common interests, what are their pain points, and big thing is like, yo, do they know you love them, and why should they care about you? So instead of talking about all that fun and fancy stuff, I'm going to share with you guys what your database deserves. The 3 L's that I talked about in the description of this thing is all your people, right? They deserve one thing from you, and that's your love. And your love should be unconditional. It should be unattached to any outcome, and you should be giving it to them because you actually love them and care about them, and you know, not just giving it to them because you're expecting their business in the future. Another thing is give them your listening. Too many agents, they just talk and do not get out of their own ways, and they let their egos be front center during conversations. A lot of agents have been trained and conditioned to listen to for triggering words that that will allow them to put in like a sales pitch. Like it's pretty interesting, some of the trainings that I've dove into, and I'm just like, yo, this is disgusting. This is manipulation, and it's not okay. So when you're listening with intention and you actually close your mouth, you're going to learn you're going to learn their when, you're going to learn how they want things done, and you're going to learn why they want things done. And that's going to allow you to speak to them empathetically and connect with them on a deeper level so that they choose you every single time, right? And then loyalty, show them you actually care about them and their highest interest, not that you care about your paycheck, right? So your database and your tribe, they deserve your love, your listening, and your loyalty always and every single time. All right, the only script you should be using when you're talking to your tribe, and that's my friend Sharan Srivatsa. He is the president of Real, and he's one of the most inspiring entrepreneurs I know. He says all conversation all conversion happens during conversation. And the only script you guys should be utilizing is in my opinion, is called Hey. Does anyone know what that stands for? It's on there. It stands for how are you? Yeah, yo, how are you? Yes, thank you. And then you just shut up. That's number 2. And then you listen with intention. You listen to understand what they're saying. You listen to understand what they're telling you, and then you internalize your response. You know, you try to adopt it and understand it so that you know exactly what they want, how they want it done, when they want it done, and why they want it done, right? And then you respond with curiosity. Don't just respond to respond. Respond with questions to further delve deeper into all of everything that they're asking and all of everything that they're telling you. And then number 6 is do not mention your stupid real estate business, because nobody gives a shit about your real estate business except for you and your mother. Like, let's be honest. Like, people, you know, love you, and people want to work with you. And if you take that time at the end of every conversation that you have with your friends, your family, and interject that, oh, by the way, you know, anyone looking to sell, buy, or transact in the next 6 months, you just devalued your friendship, and you just devalued the conversation that you just had with somebody who loves you, knows you, and trusts you, right? So let's talk about some of the lies, right? And I'm going to come back and see what is your name again? Who we were talking to over here? Let's see.
Amy.
Yes, Amy. Okay, cool. So lies that we tell ourselves, are these some of the lies that you're telling yourself when you're not making the phone calls that you want to make? Because these are the lies that the people that I've coached and mentored on my team tell me most. Like, I don't want to bother my friends. They don't want to talk to me. They think I'm trying to sell them. Who am I? I am nobody. Like not knowing who you are. And sometimes, like, even I say this, like, yo, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, you're going to do it tomorrow. Is there any other ones? Is there any other ones that are missing on here, Amy?
Probably number 4 too. A little bit of number 4. I don't have an issue with like talking to friends and family and past clients with the business. I think it's more so like the newer people, new leads and such, just having that dialogue without, like you said, coming off too salesy.
Mm-hmm. So you don't want them to feel like you're selling them, right? Is that what I'm receiving?
Yes, even though I know that's my job to sell them.
Yo, it's not. It's but think about this. Like, is it truthfully your job to sell them anything except for sell them on who you are?
Right. Okay.
Because me, when I sell people on who I am, I give them my love. I give them my listening. I give them my loyalty. I give them true friendship that they deserve. And law of reciprocity states that if you give people something, and love is, you know, the dopest thing you can give anybody, they're always going to be thinking about you. And they're going to be like that one time when they have somebody come to them and say, oh, I'm looking for a real estate expert. Guess who made them feel loved? Guess who made them feel special, seen, and heard? It was Amy. It wasn't anybody else. Anything that we tell ourselves, it can also come with a positive narrative that's different from what the lies that we're telling ourselves. And the alternate narratives that I wrote down, instead of being a bother to our people, be of value and be of service, right? Instead of not our friends not wanting to talk to you, like, yo, know that your friends love talking to you. Instead of trying to sell them, maybe make them feel your authentic friendship. Instead of asking, like, who am I, and not knowing who you are, be confident in who you are, and know that your friends are as well confident in you. And instead of I will do it tomorrow, like, no, you fucking won't. Like not the swear word, but the PHUCKING. No, you won't. Do it. Just do it today. Like, that gives you the power when you do something today, when you're trying to pass it off to tomorrow. And this is called love and not fear, you guys. So here's where we're going to go into the actual strategic case studies. The first, and you guys, this is so simple. You can all do this, and I encourage you to give it a try, because this is legit. With 3 posts, I've got 7 transactions coming up in the spring, and that's huge. And I've done the math, and with these 7 transactions, it's going to get me a GCI of $75,000, and it's going to allow me to cap so that I have 100% commissions for the rest of the year. Like, that is insane. I cannot believe how effective this has been. I wrote, let's play. Look at your first home on Zillow. What did you pay then, and what is it worth today? I got, look at this post engagements. I got almost over 4,000 people in impressions. I got a reach of over 4,000. I got engagements of 1,400. I got 164 comments. And I got onto the side, the trigger and the response. And I'm going to show you what this means. The trigger that prompted me to reach out to this girl was, she wrote, insane, or she wrote that 153, Zillow says 227. I said, insane, great for you. Thanks for putting this question out there. Our plan is to move this winter. Looks like we can actually make it happen with a lot more ease. I said, where are you planning on moving? Guess what I did next? PM, direct message. That's my response, right? Yo, hope all is wonderful on your end. I don't know if you'd be interested, but if you are planning on moving soon, may I put together an actual CMA for you so you know the true market value of your home? I'd be happy to do this. That would be awesome. We're waiting for blank to get his final tax document. Once we get an approval, we'll be going fast. What is your best email? I sent her over the CMA. Do you know any lenders? She sent me her best email. Yeah, I'm going to go with the guy who got me the loan for this home. Perfect. You also have a broker. She said, I think I misunderstood her. I'm working with a broker for the home loan. And I said, okay, I'm actually confusing you. Are you working with a realtor? You know, she's thought I was talking about a loan broker, right? And I said, I will get you what you promised either way, because of course I'm giving her love unconditioned to whether she works with me or not. I'm giving her the CMA like I promised. If she said she's working with another realtor, guess what? I'm giving it to her anyways, right? And then she goes, I was going to reach out to you. Boom. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, I have a new seller buyer lead, right? I said, you are amazing. I would love to have a conversation with you when that time comes. And then I did the, hey, how have you been? And every time you ask somebody, how have you been, or how are you, is even better than how have you been, because how have you been is subjective. How are you is like, how are you doing in this current moment? And a lot of times when you write that, people lay it out on you. I've been struggling. Life has been extremely difficult. I have conversations with my friends that last an hour long that I was expecting to have for 5 minutes. And we're both crying and hugging each other like spiritually over the phone. And it's very beautiful, and it goes a long way, you guys. That's case study number 1. Let's play a game. That was easy, and it took me 1 day. Case study number 2. What is the one thing you must have in your next home? Again, look at that. Post impressions over 2,000, post reach 2,000, engagement 300. I had another over 100 comments. The trigger, let's see the trigger on this one. Palm trees in my backyard. I'm so in agreement with this. Do you care about where, or just that kind of vibe? Do you care where about, like, where are you going, or just that kind of vibe? I'm moving to Florida. Oh my goodness, when? And we're in Florida tomorrow. I got a dream job. It just so happens to be, it's just me for now. Rest will be later. Miami area. Oh my gosh. Boom. Guess what? That trigger caused this response. I said, okay, you got your dream job moving tomorrow. Rest is to follow later. What does that even mean? And how excited are you? Yeah, the rest is my husband and animals. Going there myself for the first month or two to make sure it's all working out. Then husband will be looking for a job out there. Once he secures one, we're going to sell the house and move here. We're in Florida, Miami. It's so beautiful. I was just there at a Miami conference last month, and it'll work out for you. I'm sure of that. It's so exciting. What will you be doing? I'll be riding horses for an Olympic trainer. Is your husband happy about it? He's happy for me, blah, blah, blah. I'm beyond myself. This is a dream coming true. I'm such a fan of yours and wish you the very best always. The vibes you put into our universe uplifts and inspires others. I'm so happy for you. You deserve all of it. You're so sweet, and I love that. I mentioned nothing about real estate in this, but I know when I was writing this that I was going to follow up with a video with her, sending her a video saying, I'm so happy for you. How's it been going in Florida? And if you need any support, I'm happy to support you here in Illinois. And I have a referring partner in Miami. That's one of the coolest things about working for Real is I am friends with agents, the best agents in every single market across all 50 states and parts of Canada, right? So this is a buyer and they're going to be listing with me, and they're going to be purchasing from my friend in Florida, right? So that's case study number 2. Like, how easy is that? That's right there. I just showed you 4. The first one, I actually got 2 buyer and 2 seller leads from, right? And then let's look at 4, 5, 6. Would you ever move out of the state that you currently live in, and why? The intention behind that, like, yo, who's moving out of the state, right? And then I didn't get anything from these 3. Yo, best pizza in Chicago. Yo, I'm just engaging my database and having conversations with all of these people. 187 comments. And then I did one yesterday just to test the waters and show you can throw up anything you want. Like, are you allowed to fart near your significant other? Like, yo, that one was nasty. I got a lot of juicy responses from that one. But guess what? I am front center. I'm having conversations with my database. I'm bringing community together, because not only are they commenting, but other friends, mutual friends, are commenting on top of the comments, and we're having so much fun engaging each other and just being homies, right? And then all of the how-tos, like, guys, this is what I've been doing. I've been very intentional about it. I'm posting in the morning. All of the posts are between 9 and 10 a.m. And then as soon as I post, every single comment that comes in the morning, I am reacting to it and responding to it as soon as I possibly can. And I'm also asking follow-up questions so that they can re-engage with me, re-engage with the post. And what that does is it puts your post in front of more people's eyes, because Facebook algorithms, like, oh my God, all these people are commenting and liking and giggling and having fun. Like, more people need to see this. So the next thing I'm doing, then what I'm doing as well is I'm going to my friends' pages and I'm loving and commenting on their stuff just to say thank you for engaging with me and making it more personal, more intimate. And then I'm going and again, make your friends feel seen and heard. Give your tribe the love they deserve. Have so much fun. Like, yo, this has been so much fun. Like, this is way more fun than calling FSBOs and expires. If you guys go through my threads and read that shit, like, this shit is hilarious. And I'm like dying laughing, especially with the fart one. And again, do all of it unattached to anything. Because when you do that, when you give yourself freely and unconditional, like your love, the universe pays you back tenfold. I'm just going to end on this final note, because this is going to, I hope this resonates with you guys, because this resonates with me so much. One of my biggest mentors, his name is AJ Rivera, and something he always tells me, always, because I'm a perfectionist. I don't know if you guys identify as such, but I like things to be perfect. I like things to be thought out. And he always says, done is better than perfect. Look at this post I put. This is a day that I was feeling horrible. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to create content. I was like down. And what did I do? I saw one of my friends. He picked up this like phone on a cord. It was like a pink phone at a cord at a listing he showed. And he said, hey guys, when you're ready to kick ass in this market, give me a call. And it made me laugh. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to copycat this guy. He knows I did it. His name's Eric Purcell. And I said, yo, family, I held up my daughter's little fake like phone. I said, yo, family, and the spring market is upon us. When you are ready to manifest winning results, call me. And I put my number there. And guess what I got that same day? I posted this January 13. On January 13, like a couple hours later, bro, my mom needs a realtor. I'm serious. Gave me the address. Yo, I sold that house like literally 30 days after I received this post. So when it comes to what content is going to convert, done is better than perfect. Like, yo, if you're not feeling like doing anything, like, yo, go browse your friends and people who inspire you and just throw fucking anything out there that could inspire anything. Because if I didn't do this one simple post when I was feeling down on myself that day and not like I wanted to do anything or like even look or talk to anybody, I wouldn't have got this transaction. I wouldn't have been able to help this family. And I wouldn't have been able to meet my friend Teresa's mom, who I love very much, and help her move to Florida. So what this is right here is this is my workflow systems that I created because when I got into the industry, I knew I did not want to call seller, FSBOs. I knew I did not want to call expired listings. And I created this because my mind works different than most everybody I know. And what this is it's database accountability and a formality that I can tap into every single day and know that I need to make I've got mine edited now. It's 5 to 10 phone calls. 10 to 15 video text messages. And this is video messages to people. And I'm usually saying happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy wedding, happy baby, right? And it's a video text, so it's intimate. People love these video messages and they get to see your face, right? Facebook, text, or message, like I send 20 a day. And then I jump on my social platforms, Instagram and Facebook, and I go on there and I scroll down and I give love to everyone. 20 minutes or at least 20 comments and loves on people that I don't miss any. I scroll down and give everyone love. And what that does is it creates engagement because nobody's going to engage with you if you're not engaged with them first, right? I do one post a day at minimum. And then I put down any new leads, any new appointments, any contacts added into my database. And I have birthdays here. And what are my goals for the month, right? This is January, this is February. And if you see mine's got the birthday side filled out all the way down because I've done it once for the whole year. And all I have to do is go in and add birthdays every single year. And you know what? I know everybody has their CRM or their way of doing things. This is just mine. So, I'm just hoping that, maybe this could inspire you guys to maybe add something on top of what you're currently doing, or maybe just inspire ideas or just, whatever it is. And when you say, okay, cool, you want to do a birthday video or a video text message, what does that look like? I have one here that I just sent yesterday to one of my friends, Trey Serrano.
Trey, what's up, brother man? Wanted to send you this quick video, wish you happy birthday, remind you how extremely talented and dope and clever you are, and I don't believe you're the worst realtor in San Antonio. I think that's Tim, but yo, love you very much. Keep getting after it and keep on inspiring, bro. The things that you do are super beautiful, and you inspire me deeply. So keep doing that, and I'll keep sending you these birthday videos and give you my love always. Mwah. Peace, bro.
Cool. So, it's that easy. You don't have to say too much. Just keep it simple and speak from the heart. I keep them all between like 45 seconds. And sometimes, I get to like a minute 30 if I have some gooey stuff to say about the individual, right? I'm happy to share these systems as well, because not only do I have like the database, but I have my database on here too with name, address, city, phone number, email, data last contact, what we talked about, my prospects, my active clients. And then this is something that is unique to my business that helps me win like every listing presentation I go on. This is an activity tracking sheet that helps me stay accountable and helps me stay organized when I have all of these agents coming in and what time and date they're coming in, number. I contact them every 24 hours until I can get contact feedback and comments on there. And then I put the Redfin Zillow Realtor, I put all of the valuations, I put the views, the favorites, the notes, the X outs, I do the open house activity, and any offers that come in, I put them right here. Agent, net profits, earnest money, closing date, loan contingency, tax proration, any home contingency, and then anything other, right? And then if they're selling and buying, this is what keeps us organized with the buy side. I have them ranked 1 through 5, so I know which ones they want to see the most. And then just for buyers, I have this one. So what are you guys thinking? Do you have any feedback, any comments, anything that has inspired you to set forth any of this, like in your own businesses or
I
anything?
definitely do. Of course. So the spreadsheet, the first spreadsheet that you showed us of all the interactions, whenever you're filling that in, are you putting the names of everybody that you're contacting in the lists?
Okay, so I am not as I'm organic with my flow. So I am not so much putting them in. However, if I, where it says, did you add anybody, did you add any appointments? Did you add anybody to, your like, did you, any of that stuff? That's when I'm going to take the name from my database and move it over to my prospects list. And then I'll take from my prospects and move it over to my active clients and active and so forth, so that I am staying on top of all of it, because not only does it help me stay accountable, but it helps me track, and I don't even have to do this anymore with Reel, because Reel already tracks where my GCI is and where my capping is going to be. But when I was with like Keller Williams and Coldwell Banker, like they don't tell you where you are, and as far as like capping is concerned. So that I was able to keep track what my GCI was for the year and how far I needed to go to cap.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely want copies of those for sure. They look fun.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey.
Hey, it's Melissa. I'm getting ready for an appointment. That's why I don't have my camera on. But
You see
I
your
thought
little picture.
right. I loved just your mentality about this, Marty. Like, Teresa knows me personally, and she knows that I love people. I love my people. I love taking care of my clients, which allows me to get repeat business. And even when I get an organic lead, I think it was Amy saying like she's scared of that. I agree with Teresa. Like, just remember, you were put in their life for a reason, probably bigger than real estate. So when we let fear get in the way, we stop any and all gifts that could be transferred back and forth between a new relationship. And so I just show up like, why am I put in this person's life? Why have they been put in mine beyond real estate? Because maybe they don't even buy or sell a house with me, but maybe they're here to give another gift or for me to be able to give something to them. And I love that, Marty, like maybe you have a CRM too, but I'm a spreadsheet pen and paper girl. I'm old school realtor, and I cannot break away from like, I want my spreadsheet. I want my notebook. I want my pen and paper. So it's nice to see like, I'm not the only one out there that doesn't necessarily do it the way the newbie agents do it. But I thought it was valuable content. And not to be rude, but while you were talking, I went ahead and did the post about the Zillow estimates already on Facebook. So
I knew you would. I knew you would do that.
Yo, hell yeah. I love that.
And it's crazy because a client told me yesterday, we're working with another agent who is very slow to do anything. And my buyer was like, is something wrong? And I said, no, nothing's wrong. Why would you ask that? And she said, because when you say you're going to do it, it's done like instantly within 30 seconds. But this agent's taking like 3 days to do anything. I was like, well, not everybody works like me. So I thought about hesitating for a second and not doing that post. And I'm like, screw it. I'm doing it before anyone else does it.
So, what's beautiful too is just about everyone on this call is from different areas. So I mean, and everyone has a different audience. Even if there's like 3 people on the call from Illinois, everyone has a different database. Everyone has a different set of eyes on their posts, and can draw engagement from a completely different tribe. So thank you so much for that feedback, and God bless you for implementing. I hope it works just as good for you as it has for me, for real. Like I'm gonna post one every single week just to keep this up.
You know what, if nothing else, it's kind of fun. And now I'm going to go on and see what Zestimate says about my personal house.
well that's another. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just no, I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead. All
right. So another thing that I failed to mention that this has been done for me is it's got a lot of engagement, but I've had a lot of conversations with people. So even the people like even though I haven't like I've had only 7 expressed transactions upcoming. The engagement you have back and forth with your people and the conversations you're having, I believe they're going to go far away. I don't believe the residuals effects of this type of engagement. I believe it's just scratching the surface, to be 100% transparent.
That's awesome. What I was going to say is that she and I have had a lot of conversation about the way that agents do things and how they come off, like even inside of our community locally, and just how not everybody is into that like hardcore sales, make the phone calls and just, and she and I definitely take a different approach to our clients for sure. And I guess that's why this conversation is so refreshing for us, is because we're so used to hearing the same thing. Get on the phones, make the phone calls, just grind, hustle, sell. And it's like, I don't feel like it works. It definitely doesn't work for me. And I know Melissa feels the same way. So it's just a beautiful conversation to open up. And I think everybody needs to hear this more than they know.
Completely agree with you, Teresa.
And I know you know who I'm talking about too.
Yeah, call me later.
Okay.